G'day guys and girls, Heff here. Look, I'm not doing a tutorial today, I'm just going to do a very quick little inspirational video that hopefully gets a brush on your hand and gives you a little bit of spark in the imagination. And I've noticed a lot aren't subscribed, so look, it'd help me out a lot if you just hit that subscribe button. It's free. Most of my viewers are just passerbys, and I'd love to have some of you come back. Just want to get you inspired and hopefully a paintbrush in your hand, forget about all the stress of this world, and just get stuck into a little bit of art, like you were when you were a kid. Remember kindy? And you used to love getting out the acrylics and having a little bit of a paint with your hands. So with that said, like I said, subscribe, tell all your friends, and let's get stuck into the video. So as you can see, as I'm walking, I've just got these little artworks sitting there in these little easels there that I've got from the cheap $2 shop. And it's just, you know, there's the kitchen that I'm currently installing. Well, actually, I'm working down this end at the moment. So putting in some drywall and that, some gyprock, what we call in Australia. So having said that, yeah, I've just got those and they're inspiring me, because most of the time my artworks are just in a little box put away once you finish, especially so I don't get dust and all those sorts of things over them. But just have a look, you know, there's one of the little art studies we've done. Look at that, you can go straight into the bush there. It just feels like you're in the outback, which I currently am. And there's my beautiful lady, I love you, and a nice little pink abstract, which is one of my 1 minute challenges. So as you can see, you know, just having them around and in my line of vision just gives me such inspiration. I don't know what it does. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy. I just feel good. So whereas here's the alternative, guys. Have a look at this. I've just got, you know, all my artwork sitting in there. You know, like, why paint these things and then just have them sitting in, you know, in a box? I mean, I've got them in there at the moment so they don't get dust all over them. But you need to have some out. So just put this in perspective. The other day I was looking for a toilet roll holder. And I thought, you beauty, I didn't realise I had another one there. And guess what? When I looked in, have a look what I found. All them little 1 minute art challenges. Have a look at all these, guys. And I forgot how good they were. The one from outer space. Look at these. And these were my little 1 minute art challenges. This one was a little bit more technical. That didn't take a minute, but still in there. Another little outback tree like the other one that you've seen that I put a lot more work in. So my inspiration for this 1 minute artwork came from this one. So if you have a look, they're kind of the same concept. So that's a 1 minute challenge, and that's probably a 2 hour challenge or 3 hour challenge. But both on an A5 size piece of 180 GSM paper, sketch paper. That one's obviously on a canvas. Again, that one there, I just love that little one. And I'm not really an abstract artist, but they really translate well when you're trying to do those 1 minute challenges. So guys, I hope that sort of gives you some inspiration to keep your artworks out and about. I mean, I didn't even know that I'd done so many, and just to be able to open them up and see them again, you know, has just really encouraged me and given me some inspiration. Here's another box full of little artworks. Look at that, 1 minute. And if you can't make something out of that, free yourself up. Go back and have a look at some of them videos where I've been doing the 1 minute art challenges. Look at that one. Oh, I love this one. Have a look at that. Look at the texture. It's amazing. I've done that one on a Lazy Susan, which is in one of my previous videos. So it's probably worth going back and having a look at that. And the good thing about these guys, if you're a technical artist, these little artworks really do free you up. They just get you out of that rut. Here we go, outback track. I mean, they're not great, I know that, but they're better than I actually thought they were. And they're just so much fun to create and to go back and have a look at. And you can switch these out. I mean, Where was that one that I had a minute ago? Have a look at these two little pearlers. I mean, look at the colour in that. That is absolutely fabulous. Look at that. And it's got texture, blobs of paint. What is it? Don't know. It could be a bouquet of flowers. It could be a wild garden scene. Who knows? But it's just absolutely, you know, you leave that sort of thing up to the interpretation of the viewer. But, you know, I don't know what I'm really going to get when I start these little artworks. Here we go. Little waterfall. Look at that. Look at the red standing out. That one wasn't I'm not sure. I think that was another 1 minute art challenge. So you just don't know, you know, what you're going to come up with. Have a look at these. They're just fantastic. And I came across a guy named Acrylic, and he was giving me the inspiration to actually start selling these, because I've just had them sitting in the box. And he was sort of showing me that people will buy these. And if you're wanting to sell your art and possibly start to make a bit of a living out of your art, you really can. And I've put a few on eBay myself. Shameless plug, but I've put a few on eBay, and I haven't got a shop or anything, but I've put them on eBay and I've already got bids on them. Yeah, watching, and I've got to thank Cor. I call him Hardcore. Acrylic. Check him out if you really want to make an art business on eBay. Check that guy out. He is an absolute legend. He just gives all his knowledge away for free. Very benevolent, and just by what I can see so far, just a lovely guy. So if you get a chance, check out Acrylic. He's going places with his content. He's going to really smash YouTube. So yeah, I can't recommend him enough. But yeah, these little A5 sizes were just my little 1 minute challenges back in the day when YouTube would only let you do a minute for their shorts. So that's how they come about. Here we go. I was calling that a bit of a Pollock rip-off. And upside down, where's the signature? Have I got a signature on it? Don't know. So I call that my blue poles. A little bit of a rip-off from the $500 million painting that we have in Canberra, that Gough Whitlam bought back in the 60s from, or might have been early 70s actually, from somehow in the States. And it was a Pollock original that's now worth $500 million, believe it or not. And just shows you that you don't have to have skill. He used to just drip house paint and other things and drip them onto the canvas. Half the time slozzled out of his head because he was a alcoholic, and so he was drunk painting these things. But having said that, hey, the guy became an absolute famous artist, Pollock, and Jackson Pollock, and his works are all over the world. So guys, probably a bit of a mess behind me, but I just thought I'd do a little quick impromptu video on encouragement. Get your artworks out, get them in your line of sight, in your vision, so that way you just feel, I can't really put words to it. How can I say it? You just feel inspired, you kind of get the warm fuzzy feelings, and hopefully this will make you get in front of the easel and get out your paints and have a bit of a crack.